Hi, everyone. Good morning. I hope you are all staying motivated and you are ready to keep on going. I do have a lot of information that I wanted to share with you guys. This is week number 5. It's September 2. I'm going to explain what you need to do for the next 2 weeks from September 8 to 11. That's next week, week number 6, and for September 14 to 18, week number 7, the following week. So as you can see, I am logged into my Google account. So I have my Bitmoji or emoji or avatar on there. You have your Google Apps. You can see here, these are my bookmarks. These are the different websites, apps, and software that I'm using frequently. So these are all extensions. Okay, so these are all important extensions. So I am creating a screen recording or a video tutorial right now using Screencastify. If you see here, you have duals. So this is something that I'd like to share with you. So you can split your screen to 7:3 if you click on that. So that's what it looks like. I can go back to duals right here, split emerge. So I have that. I have to add that extension to my Google Chrome. I can choose 4:6 if I want. If I'm working on two screens, I can change it to 3:7. That's what it looks like. So you can vary depending on what you're working on. Okay. So let me go ahead and close this window right here and make sure I have, you can see my entire screen. Okay, let me show you what I bookmark here, my website. This is my teacher website. So the very first thing you need to do every single day, when you plan your day and organize your day, make sure you do your daily check-in for students. Make sure you submit your attendance before 5 p.m. every single day. So make sure you click on that. Make sure you click on this form. Okay, and make sure you submit your daily attendance. Okay, when you have completed, okay, if you have, you can leave some of the questions blank if you don't know how to answer it, or if you have no particular answer to the question, you can just leave it blank and submit the form. So this is for the daily attendance for homeroom and for physics as well. So I'll go ahead and uh, I'll make sure that I am on this tab. I'll close that. Okay, and then I'll go ahead. When you're done with your submitting your attendance, the next step that you have to do is you can start working on Canvas. So you can log into Canvas by going here, and you will click on log into Canvas. And then the next third thing that you have to do is if you have checked your email, you've done your work and submitted your work in Canvas, then you can proceed with Apex. You can do Apex simultaneously with Canvas. So those are the top 3 things that you have to do daily. Okay. Now, for this video, I'd like for you guys to focus your attention to the ebooks and study guides. Okay, so you need to go to ebooks and study guides. I provided you a ebook, a textbook online for each of the chapter that we're working on, and an accompanying study guide or workbook that goes with that. So here's the link. So click on that link. Now, since I'm logged in to my Google account, I'm right now in my Google Drive. You can see here, these are all the documents, files. You have several graphic organizers here that you need. Okay, so the next thing that you have to do is download anything that you will be using that's related. So if you're using a graphic organizer, the ABC graphic organizer, what you have to do here is you will think of a concept or a word that you're learning about the chapter or about the unit, and you will write the vocabulary or the unit that starts with that letter. Okay. And then you're going to write the definitions of each vocabulary, concept, or topic that starts with that letter. Okay. So you can download that. You can use that to take down notes about a chapter that you're reading. You can click on the KWL chart. You can use that template. You can make a copy. You can do that in your Google Docs. Other note-taking strategies that we're using, you can do a fillable kernel notes. So these are all fillable. All you have to do is download them, rename them, and then turn them in and create your own copy. Now, if you scroll down, we're also going to use the Venn diagram. Okay, there are two different versions that I'm going to share with you. So this one here is a Venn diagram created in your Google Docs. So make sure you click on File, make a copy for yourself before you start editing this document. So I'll go ahead and close that, and then I will scroll down, and here's another Venn diagram that you can use. We're going to use this if we are distinguishing two concepts, if we are comparing and contrasting two different things or two different objects or two different topics. So we're finding commonalities. So we write down what's common, what's similar to both categories, both objects on this side, and we write down the differences uh, on that side. So the overlapping part here, this is where you write what's common, the similarities. And then for this circle right here, you will write down here the topic or the title or the category, and then the topic, the title, and the category. So I'll go ahead and click on back. I'll close that. So those are the graphic organizers that you need to make sure you have a copy. Now, for before we close the week, we are moving on to energy, unit number 2. We will jump into chapter 9. So this is your chapter 9 ebook. So make sure you download that in your desktop. This is your chapter 9 study guide or workbook. Then you will have the vocabulary worksheet or study guide. And then you will have the energy detective worksheet that you will download. So to download it, all you have to do is click on download here on the upper right corner. Okay, so, and then you will click on energy right here, and then you will download. Okay, so you can see here all the pages. There are 10 pages that you're going to make fillable. Make sure you are making that fillable in your Google Slides. So the other one that you have to download would be the everyday forces, which you will be learning related to energy. So this is a PowerPoint slide or slide presentation talking about the different forces and how it's related to energy. So you can close that. Once you have downloaded them, okay, so let me go ahead and close this browser here. So I'll close that. Okay, I'm going to minimize my window. I've created a folder, so you can do the same thing to keep yourself organized in your desktop. You can name the folder Unit 2 on energy, and these are the documents that you need for the next couple of weeks. Chapter 9, Energy Book, the Study Guide, Energy Detective Worksheet, Energy Vocabulary Study Guide, Energy, and Everyday Forces PowerPoint or slide presentation. So you will have 6 PDF documents that you will be needing and using to understand or to help you learn more about energy. So let me close that folder right now. So make sure you save a copy of your document. Okay, so let me go down here and go back to my website. So that's where you can find it under ebooks and study guides. All right. Now, enrichment, okay, when you go to enrichment, those are activities and lessons that you can do. You will earn extra credit points, and these are good links. All you have to do would be click on those links, and you will be directed to those websites. Now, let me focus your attention to physics in motion. So while we're using the textbook, while we're watching the videos, educational videos, I need you to go to this as well. Okay, look at Unit 1. This is a good information that would be a supplement to what we're doing. Unit 2 is on describing motion. Unit 3 will all be about forces. Okay, Unit 4 will be about momentum and energy. So you can go to Unit 5, that's about electricity and magnetism. And then Unit 6 will be about waves and optics. And Unit 7 would be about nuclear physics or atomic physics. So these are good information on the website that you can use simultaneously while you're working on Canvas and on Apex. Make sure you also go to the How It Works video for the video tutorials that I'm creating on a weekly basis or uh, on a as the need arises. I will be creating more videos. Okay, make sure you watch those. Now, if your parent or guardian would like to know what physics is about, what we're doing in class, and they have no clue or idea what's going on, okay, with our online learning environment, please tell them to go to Parents Corner, and you will have informations for them. Make sure you tell them to look at it, read the information in there, watch the Canvas overview, and then I have here some important links for them. I will be updating this uh, from time to time. So make sure you tell them to go to that website. If I go to the welcome page, okay, if this is the first time you're watching this video tutorial for week 5, 6, and 7, in order for you to join or participate in our Zoom meeting, all you have to do is click on the Meet Me Now. Okay, we meet Monday to Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m. If you need to submit your daily attendance before 5 p.m., if you're in homeroom or my physics class, you need to click on daily check-in for the Guzman's class. And then if you have a conflict in schedule with our Zoom meeting, you can go to scheduling or booking appointments in Zoom. You can click on that and you can submit your form. So if you are a parent watching this or a guardian and you need to speak with me, you need to get in touch with me or find out how your child is progressing in physics or would like to know any progress update or anything related to their grades, their online participation and engagement, you can fill in this form online. Okay. Um, and it will be on a first come first serve basis, and we can have a Zoom meeting or session. I also have here my two email. You can send me an email or you can call me in my classroom phone number. You can reach me at 928-729-7056. So those are different ways on how you can contact me or reach me through phone, email, or you can subscribe to Remind. Okay. If you're a parent or a student and you have a cell phone, I will be asking you to subscribe, join our class updates by texting this information up here. And if you have not watched my Meet the Teacher video, please do so. What other things you need to know is on my welcome page, you will have login to Canvas, to Apex. You can sign into your Google account as well, and other important information. Um, so those are the things that I wanted to share with you and keep you guys posted regarding our what's going on, okay, with our physics course. So let me go back to my desktop, and I'm going to open Google Chrome. So I have a shortcut on my desktop, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to type slides at google.com. Okay, so if I type slides.google.com, this will open up. These are all the PowerPoint or slides that I've created in the past. For you, this is your starting. So you click on Start. Okay, so the very first thing you need to do is make sure you close the theme. And then make sure the file change the page setup. Okay, page setup to custom. And you want this to be the size of a paper. So 8.5 by 11 inches. Then you'll click on apply. Okay. You will duplicate the slide. Okay. So you want the slide to be duplicated. So I did the right click, duplicate the slide. Okay. So I'll keep on duplicating the slide. Maybe for a start, you can come up with 10 slides. Okay, so make sure you have the same slide that you've duplicated. So page 1, page 2, page 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we'll add 8, 2 more slides, and then lastly 10. So now that I have duplicated my slides, so I'll have 10 pages. Okay, this is where you can compile and submit all your documents. Okay, now the next thing you do is you want to go to, let me see, the layout. Click on layout, and then let's look on blank. Okay, so you want blank. So all of your slides, you need to change the layout to blank. Okay, so you don't have this text box right here, or you can just click on those and delete them. Okay, so you don't need to have, so you'll have a blank slide right here. Okay, the next thing that you need to do once you have done that is you will open, so let me minimize my window. Okay, you will open your unit 2 folder that you've created for yourself. You will get the study guide workbook, chapter 9. So this is for your workbook, page 1 of your workbook. So let me click on fit to page so you can see the entire page. Page 1, 2 are your handouts. And then you got page 3, page 4, And then when you get to page 5, okay, this part right here, you need to do a screenshot of that. So to do a screenshot in your keyboard, you press on Shift Windows S, or you use the snipping tool, and then you click on, you drag that to the entire picture. So that would be page 1. Okay, this thing will show up. Okay, I'll open that and then I'll save this as a picture. Okay, so I'll put P1. I'll do that on my desktop. So that would be my uh, P1. Let me just do, to be clear, page 1. Okay, so save. And then I'll go ahead and close that. Okay, I will move this. Okay, you can see here page 1. Okay, so I've saved it on my desktop. Now let me go to page 2. So this is from number 14. Okay, and then I'm going to do a Shift Windows S at the same time. This thing will show up, and then I will click on this. So this will be my page 2. I'll click on that. Okay, and I'll click on Save As, and I'll do page 2 on my desktop. Click on Save. Okay, so I'll close that. I'll check on my website if that's saved, and then I'll go to page 3, which is on number 25 right now. So I'm on number 25, page 3. Okay, so I'll click on, I'll use the snipping tool or do the shortcuts by pressing Shift Windows S. And then I will save that. And then I will save this. Now, what page am I in? This would be my page 3. All right, so this would be my page 3. So I'll click on Save As, and then I'll put PG3. So as a PNG, okay, that will be my PNG graphics. Click on Save on the desktop. Okay, so that's page 3 on number 25. And then I'll go to number 36. Okay, so I'll scroll down and open this. Then click on Shift Windows S. Okay, snip this or take a screenshot. Okay, this thing pops up. I'll go ahead and click on that. Click on Save. And this will be PG4. Page 4, and then I'll go ahead and close that and then move on to number 45. Okay, then click on Shift Windows S, 45 to 50, save as, page 5 on my desktop as a PNG, and then close this. All right, then I'll go to page numbers 53 to 65. Shift, Window, symbol, and S. So click on that, take a screenshot, and then click on Save. This will be page 6, and then click on save. Okay, so close that and then scroll down, check number 66 to 74. So this is my last page. Press Shift Windows S. And then this will be saved on my desktop as PNG. And I'll just put PG7 and then click on save. Now that's closed. Okay, I have the chapter 9 here. I can close that and I can open my untitled presentation. Okay, so this would be chapter 9 study guides, right? And then my name, dash line. Let's say I am in period 4. So I have to rename that. Now that I have all the pages on my desktop right here, okay, I have to insert them as a background. Okay, so I'll click on insert, or let me just go and do this. Click on background. Okay, choose an image. Okay, so I will insert an image as a background, and then I have to upload that image, or I can browse. I can look at my desktop. Since I'm on my desktop, I can do page 1 and then click on open. Okay, and then done. So I have my, for page 1, okay, so I have page 1 right here. Okay, and then page 2, I'll do the same thing. I'll change the background of slide number 2. So click on that. I'll choose an image, click on that, upload. I have to upload it from my desktop, and then I'm on my page 2. So click on page 2 and then click on done. So that's inserted for, I have page 2 on my second slide. Page 3, once again, I'll click on background, choose image, upload the image, and then I'll click on page 3. Okay, click on done. And then I'll move on to my slide number 4. Okay, so click on background, choose image, upload that image, which is page 4. Click on open, and then done. Okay, then go to page 5. Okay, background, choose an image, upload that image, which is page 5. Click on open. Okay, click on done. That's on page 5. Okay, and then I'll go to page 6. I'll go to background, and then I'll do a choose image, upload the image, which is page 6. I'll open that. Okay, click on done. And then lastly, I'm on page 7 of my slide. Click on background, change it again. Choose image, upload that image by browsing it through my desktop where I save page 7. Okay, then click on done. Okay, so now I have changed the background. Now you can see I have here those text box. Okay, so all I can do is I can delete those. Okay, or click on backspace. So I have to go back to those text box and make sure I delete those. Okay, I don't have anything on those text box. Okay, so make sure you delete those. Okay. See this text box right here, delete those. And then you go to page 4. So I can just delete those text box and then go to page 3. Okay, I have nothing in here on page 3. Page 2, page 1, I have nothing in there. So I have all the 7 pages for chapter 9 study guides. You will get the answers by reading your textbook. And then the next thing you have to do to make this fillable and submit your answers, you have to zoom, click on 100%. And then for each of the lines, you have to insert a text box. So remember to insert a text box for each one. Okay, you can change the font for each one. So when you click on that, you have to have a text box. You click on text box for this, and then you type your answer. So you click on text box for each one. And then you scroll down. You'll keep doing the same thing. You'll add a text box for each line and you will type your answer in there. So every time you insert a text box, that means you are ready to type in your answers. So make sure you type in your answers, okay, text box, and type in your answers, okay? So that's how you make a fillable PDF in Google Slides. Then the last thing you're going to do is click on File. Make sure you have downloaded the file, okay? Download it as a Microsoft PowerPoint, okay? So you can download it as a Microsoft or you can download it as a PDF. So you can choose between the two. So if I click on download PowerPoint, and then if I click on my PowerPoint, okay, I can click on close, enable editing, and then there's your text box that you've created, okay? So you can type and fill that in on your Microsoft PowerPoint, okay? So that's how you create a fillable PDF in Google Slides, okay? You can also download that as a PDF. So when you download that, you can open it, okay? And then you will see this form, okay? Then you can do a right click, then you can click on Save As, Chapter 9 Study Guides de Guzman, and then you save it on the desktop, then you click on Save, okay? And then you can close that tab. For this, you can minimize this. You will see here on the desktop, okay, I've downloaded it as a PDF file. So if I open that PDF, you should be able to see your answers in here, okay? So make sure you check if you're able to fill in that fillable document, okay? So once again, if you have any questions regarding what we're going to do, I hope you are all doing well and safe. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me at 928-729-7056 or send me an email in Canvas or in Gmail. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay at home and please be safe.